All right, this morning hit up Orangetheory Fitness Minnetonka here in Minnesota and went with Coach Melissa. Fantastic coach. I want to start out with that. Was meeting my friend Emily, better known as Fitty Freckles to some of you. Kind of want to just do a review of the studio, give you guys some thoughts about Orangetheory Fitness Minnetonka. So Orangetheory Fitness Minnetonka is on the edge of Minneapolis, probably about 15 minutes outside of Minneapolis, about probably 40 minutes from my house over by Woodbury where my home studio is. And yeah, so a little bit of a drive, but always worth it to see a friend, always worth it kind of to check out a new coach, a new studio. And I was definitely impressed with the studio. I got there, the manager, I wish I did get his name, but I didn't. Got me signed up like you always do, filling out like the little bit of paperwork that you have to do when you visit another studio. Got everything going. They didn't have cards, so they don't do cards there. So yeah, quickly kind of picked which stations we wanted to start on. Started on the rower and went from the rower obviously to the floor to the treads. Had a good experience, very clean studio. I think the studio is 3 years old, they said. And kind of all the amenities that you'd want in a studio. They definitely had obviously bathrooms, showers. They had the in-body scan that a lot of the Orangetheory Fitnesses have. They had, I'm trying to think of what else was there. Obviously, place to get your water, plenty of weights overall. Not an extensive amount. I've been to some Orangetheory Fitnesses where they have just tons of weights. I find that that's more out west for some reason. I don't know what that's about or what's going on in Midwest. Why can't we have more 50s and larger weights? A few more of each would be nice. Started out on the rowers, went hard on the rowers, got some splat points there, moved to the floor. There was a new kind of burpee, one-legged burpee tripod thing today. It was interesting. I didn't dislike it. I didn't love it. I think I did okay at it. And yeah, overall just a really good workout on the floor. Went to the treadmills, and those treadmills are fast there. I find that we have the two studios. So we have Woodbury and we have our Cottage Grove studio. And between the two studios, I always feel that the Cottage Grove, the newer studio, the treads are a little faster. This studio, it's a little bit newer. Again, I felt like the treads were a little faster. When you hit 12, it felt like 12 plus at my home studio, and definitely hit 12 for the final all out today. And it was good. It was good. I was definitely tired. I was dripping of sweat and just in a good mood. Again, fun hanging out with Emily. The coach Melissa, she was like wicked into the workout, rooting us on, calling us out by name, calling us out by like, hey, these people are visiting from these areas.
Got lots of visitors today. Got Austin visiting us from Des Moines West.
She was very in tune to what was going on around. And yes, I know that is the Orangetheory Fitness way, but a lot of coaches don't do that. A lot of studios don't recognize that. A lot of studios, I hate to say it, but kind of fail at that when you're visiting. And she didn't. And so I figured she was some tenured coach that had been there for a while, had the experience, and that's why she was so great. But she has only been there 4 months. 4 months. And I was super impressed. She was actually telling us that her fiance, or husband I think it was going to come in for his first Orangetheory Fitness workout today. He was a little nervous to come in, a little nervous to try it for the first time. I think she mentioned he might be a little out of shape, and maybe I'm not supposed to repeat that. But anyways, I hope if you're watching this and you haven't done Orangetheory Fitness, you've debated it, this isn't a sales pitch. I don't get paid for this, but anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. It really is true. You can run, you can jog, you can walk, you can do what you need to do. You can go at your own pace, and you do you. Grabbed obviously the ceremonial selfie at the end, talked to the coach a little. Fitty did her little thing with her, kind of interviewing her for her video. And found the members to be super friendly here. We had one member next to us, didn't grab her name unfortunately, and she thought that the tread that I was on was actually open and started to grab it. And Emily obviously told her, hey, my friend's sitting here. She's super cool, very into the workout. It was funny, at one point I think she was on a tread and it wasn't working, so she switched over, and I was like, oh, am I in the wrong place? She's like, no. She's like, that tread is not working and I am way too competitive.
I'm too competitive. Flat side of the
I don't blame you. Gotta be. Sound at the studio, fantastic, excellent. Everything seemed to be dialed in. I find some studios, the sound and the coach and everything is a little bit off. Again, like I said, clean studio in kind of like a random strip mall, but in a good place overall. And just really impressed. I would definitely go back to the studio. If you are in Minnetonka or in that area of Minnesota, I would highly recommend it based on my one interaction, obviously. And yeah, one good coach, one really good studio manager in my experiences, and I'm guessing there's more behind that there. I'm sure there's some other great coaches. I was kind of perusing their Instagram, and it looked like a lot of like interactive, fun coaches that were exciting to be around. And that's kind of what you're looking at when you go to Orangetheory Fitness. You're looking for people to, at least in my opinion, to pep you up, to get you excited, to get you into things, and maybe get you over those hurdles that have maybe slowed you down in the past. But that's really it for this video. If you have any questions about the studio, please throw them down in the comments below or hit me up over on Instagram. I'm Pearce Webb over there. Love to answer any questions that you guys might have. If you did this workout, this was Saturday. I'll put the date here. And let me know your thoughts on the workout. Did you like it? Did you not? What were kind of your feelings on it? If you've gone to the studio before, again, or you're a member of the studio, I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. Again, Orangetheory Fitness Minnetonka, thanks for having me. Thanks for having my friend Emily. And that's about it for now. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing what works for you, and we will talk to you soon. Bye now.